LA, get ready for the Latin Elegance Fashion Show, where three of the hottest Latin designers show us a special presentation on the Latin fan and the latest trends.
Very classy, very sophisticated, but it has the femininity in all of them.
Tatiana Andrade's fashions opened the show with romantic, flirtatious dresses and a lesson on the fan.
You know, I grew up with my family, and we all use the fan. You know, it's always an inspiration for me. In the old times, everything that they used to do with the fan, it had a meaning to it.
Again, kiss me. Slowly, I am married. Do you love me?
That's something that is being lost for a long time. So we want to, show them how romantic and beautiful it used to be before.
This is David Cardona, a Colombian designer who's been known to dress Hollywood's A-list, such as Cindy Crawford, Janet Jackson, and Lara Flynn Boyle.
It's going to be a mixture. It's going to be a mixture of some of my spring collection and some of my fall collection. A lot of textures, and I've tried to make it so that the women have a little bit more of a darkness to them, and one of those unexpected kind of, not necessarily gothic, but a bit of mystery. And so it's not your typical beautiful type of look. It's a lot of black mixed with white.
What does David think about all this hype and praise?
Oh, it's big, it's hot. Are you kidding? Everywhere you turn, everything's about Latin. Fashion influence is becoming so influenced by Latin Americans.
Everywhere you turn, it's also all about Esteban Ramos, a designer who draws on his East LA background. He's inspired by his Mexican culture. His clothes have been in the closets of Halle Berry, Angelina Jolie, and Christina Aguilera, just to name a few. Esteban knows how to dress those sexy Latin curves.
The theme is inspiration of Latino goth gone recycled, but I'm not doing the whole tango or anything like a cha-cha or ruffle type of thing that may be a stereotype of what a Latino designer would be. So I'm playing a lot more off of existing pieces that were reworked vintage, very feminine, takes off the 40s and 50s, and then adding some little bit like punk or new wave kind of 80s themes to it. She's a lot more daring, doesn't mind showing off her body when she does, and it's not vulgar, it's sexy. Fruit colors of tangerine, and there's watermelon, and some mixtures of some zebra prints in there as well. I mean, there's three different designers in the show. All three of us have our own unique style.
Which brings us to our next unique designer, David Rodriguez.
You know, I draw on that, and my mom and my grandmother and my aunts getting dressed. You know, there's nothing like a Latin woman getting dressed to go out.
You want to model for us for a second?
Oh, sure.
Yes. You're the Latin American designer, too.
Guys, this is David Rodriguez.
David's fine clothing has dressed celebs such as Jessica Alba and Kirsten Dunst.
We have a lot of corset detailing with open backs and cording. There are some very floaty skirts with a lot of ruffle trim. Look at them and say, hey, I look so good.
David's work reflects true Latin elegance.
Is there any other elegance?